joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Canes will kick it away to start us off. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you can just avoid the mistake, make those first downs, be a great compliment to what you want to do running the football. There's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And the freshman making an impact play there.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. Third down now. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Defense looking to keep the pressure on. Third down coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, this guy last week threw a couple touchdown passes. He comes in with a lot of confidence, and here maybe too much confidence. Throwing this ball into coverage cost his team early in this game with an interception.
Line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Scanning the field. It's Anderson. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
He's actually going to field this punt right on the goal line. The returner is brought down. Gets a starter on the next drive.
Well, this returner is about to get an earful, but at least the coach isn't as mad as they would have been if they ended up losing the ball.
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. He gains 9, so it's second and 1.
Great job on the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Second down after that run on the previous play. Oh, he's looking to throw. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Looking to throw it on third and very long. That's reeled in. It's low. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player. But he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
And so they'll mark it about the 30. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. They keep the drive. Down at the 46.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running for this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have with this running back position.
Grab behind the line. It's Joseph. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. He'll hand it off. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw to the left side. And it's complete downfield. The Hurricanes will come to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll run it here.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a...
So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential four-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. Back to throw. It's Anderson. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Into the end zone. Touchdown for the U.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When a quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? tries to get it to the running back. And it's almost picked off. He trusted his arm, but a risky throw. Almost his second interception today.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they're finally able to stop him. The great execution on the screen pass fooled the defense there.
That's a first down for the offense. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Miami 7, Notre Dame 0.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Offense getting set, second down play here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Caught over the middle. It's low. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. But how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Lets it go quickly. He's got it for a big gain. The tackle is finally made, but a huge gain. They'll spot the ball near midfield at the plus 49.
Boy, nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. He grabs it inside the 20. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Canes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The Hurricanes will line up here on 1st down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
On the kickoff, it is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. The 30, past the 20. No stopping him, takes it all the way. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Oh, my, what a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
The extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Looking downfield, it's Anderson. He'll take a deep shot here. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes a quick grab. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
He has first down yardage at the 46.
Boy, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James, and Frank Gore, and Willis McGahee, and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. And right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
The Canes have first and 10 here. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Canes are going to cash in here in the red zone. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so second and 6. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Keeping it on the ground here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Here's the point after attempt.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. It's a squib kick. Other returner lost the ball. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock. This will likely be the last play of the half. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, it's Anderson. Throwing for his running back. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. Oh, my gosh. Just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position. You could say not recently. They had some pretty good players. But you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And the pass is incomplete, but a flag down on the field. So let's check this out. Come up on third down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking to scramble. On the run, going to heave it downfield. Catch made down inside the 15-yard line.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The Hurricanes with 1st and 10 here. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
How about Notre Dame sending a backer here? He comes up with the sack. A little Rudy magic on this one. Boy, they've had some great linebacker play over the years. Of course, think about Manti Te'o, Jalen Smith, who's now in the NFL and had a great career in South Bend. Notre Dame with great history at playing linebacker.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now.
How about this? The offense gets the ball to one of their playmakers out in space, but the defense, the athletic ability on that side of the ball does a good job of bringing him down short of the 1st down.
This one is right through, and that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Caught behind the line. It's Belling. Will actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looking to throw yet again. Trying to extend the play. He's looking to scramble. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's brought down out at the 46.
I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Caught in the backfield. It's McCray. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Fair catch made at the 20. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last possession, they were able to milk some clock and add 3 points to the scoreboard. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Miami 24, Notre Dame 7.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. The quarterback making some changes at the line. To the air, it's Anderson. Finds an open target on the left side. They stop him, but it's a first down.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
What a swat there by the defender. And if you think about it, if he swatted that ball and it fluttered into the air, he would have had himself a deflection and a pick.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's moving out of the pocket now. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Return begins inside the 10. And they've got the returner corralled. Drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, helping just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The receiver makes the grab. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Who makes the grab? Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They're going to run it. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Tackle, but first down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. They go with a direct snap. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. And he'll be brought down. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or do they have to settle for 3? On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Running back has it on a screen now. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's good.
The extra point is good. That makes the score Miami 27, Notre Dame 14.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kick it off.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. That gain sets up a third down play. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And a timeout taken by the defense with 30 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
And the Canes will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. They'll kick it.